All right. I'm just sipping my coffee, getting some caffeine in the system on this Monday morning. It is a pull day. I've got deadlifts on the menu. Have not deadlifted in, I think, 21 weeks was the length of my last program. And I didn't have them programmed at all. Conventional deadlifts, I should say. I did Romanian deadlifts, but that was just on a leg day. But this is the real deal. I definitely missed them near the end of my last program. It felt like it just been too long. So excited to have those back in. And I think today is going to be a little over 3 plates. I'm going to be doing 2 sets of 5, and then the last set will be an AMRAP. The rep goal will be 10, so hopefully we'll surpass that by a decent margin, and work towards increasing that training max. I've kind of explained how it works in my past videos, but basically however many reps I get over that rep goal of 10, then my training max is going to increase by a certain amount, certain percentage for each rep I get above that. And that in turn is going to translate to the rest of the program. So it's going to increase the rest of the weights in the coming weeks based on that max. So that's why I want to get reps over the rep goal. And it's a fun setup for sure. Been doing it for a couple of years now. The program is called Stronger by Science 2.0. It's from a smart dude named Greg Nuckols. So if you are looking for a program, definitely check it out. Really solid. I've gained a lot of strength and size while using it. I'm gonna finish getting this caffeine in the system, and then I will see you guys at the gym. All right, just made it home from that lift, and it was a good one. It honestly felt like I never left for deadlifts. I did 325 on my AMRAP for 13, and my all-time best with that is 14. So not far off. And the 14 that I did in the past was a grinder of a set. Like the last rep was really tough lockout, which is usually where I struggle on high rep deadlifts. And today, really not too much struggle on that last rep. And I probably could have eked out 2 more if I really pushed it, but decided to call it. Just was a super good set, super happy with it. So left it there just to start out. The new program didn't want to go all the way on that one. But in the coming weeks, we'll be going harder and harder, just setting up that foundation, getting the movement pattern back down. But really it didn't feel like he even stopped deadlifting. So that's a really good sign for what's to come. And then the rest of the back workout was pretty much the same one that I was doing in my last program. I just had added deadlifts at the beginning. I did dumbbell rows, and those felt pretty good. I just did a top set and then a back off set for that. And then actually, the one thing I did change is I didn't do neutral grip pull downs, which had been in my last program. But that was mainly because a couple of the pull down machines are broken at my gym right now. And then there's really only one that's super good. 2 are broken, and there's one that has a bad seat, and then there's the 4th one. That's the one that's working. But someone was using it, so I just did some pullovers with like this slightly bent bar, pretty close grip, pretty short bar. I feel like it wouldn't be super optimal for someone with longer limbs, but because I'm so short-limbed, I don't know, it felt really good. So threw those in there, did a couple sets. And that was really it for the back stuff. I guess I did face pulls, which does hit some like upper back traps, but mostly for rear delts I was doing those. Those felt really good. Hadn't done those in a while, but the rear delt burn was pretty crazy on those. Did 2 sets there. And then I did dumbbell curls to end it off. Just 1 bicep exercise, 2 sets there. Pretty low volume back day. Still took a decent amount of time, mainly because of the deadlifts. I take my sweet rest times in between just to make sure I'm primed for the next set. And in my opinion, there's nothing wrong with that if you're taking decent rest times on your main movements. I actually think that's a good thing. Just so you're actually ready for that next set, so you can maximize each set, each rep. And that's kind of it for the lift. Oh, one thing I did want to touch on is I'm just gonna take my shoe off right now. I had gotten busted quite a few times at my gym. They came out with this rule like 6 months ago maybe that you have to wear shoes, and that's really unfortunate because I would deadlift with no shoes for a couple years. I was doing that and it just felt really good to me. But I think I figured out a good system today, or a good way that I'm gonna be able to use shoes and still deadlift comfortably. These Converse right here, they actually did have Converse are kind of known for like a good deadlifting shoe because they're mostly flat, but these ones I had kind of had like this heel, and it was like a cushiony heel that was about this high, which if you think about it is adding some range of motion to your deadlift. It might be small, but it still is going to affect you a little bit if you're used to deadlifting no shoes. And so I actually decided, okay, right before I went to lift today, I'm going to try to see if I can get under this heel and maybe take it out. And it ended up having like a little bit, it was kind of connected with some fabric-y type stuff. So I actually had to rip it out. And the bottom just kind of looks like that now. Like it's like a slightly grainy, but really just no heel in here at all. Well, there's a heel, but it's very thin. And so it really feels like there's not much preventing your like foot from feeling like it's right on the ground, which is what I want for deadlifts. And you want a pretty flat surface so you feel stable and you can just drive. You don't want that cushion when you're deadlifting and trying to push off the ground. So these really felt good today, which is nice because then I don't have to worry about getting kicked out for not wearing shoes. So that's a good update. I'm pretty happy with that. But I'm really don't know what else to say here. I think I'm gonna end this one off. call it a day for this video. I'm trying to think what I'll be doing next. I got a rest day tomorrow, and then I'll be doing legs. So try to get that one out, and I will see you guys next time.